I'm really proud to say it's been 1 year of drawing. I'm gonna take you through my journey and my sketchbooks. This is the first sketchbook, and looking at it now, it's kind of cringe, but at the same time, it's really good to know where you actually stand and how far you come. Um, so I was studying the Andrew Loomis method pretty early on, just to actually learn how to draw a portrait and just make it easier. As you can see, I was drawing from imagination and actually trying to draw shapes. They say everything is made of shapes, and that's why you should learn to draw them. I think some of these are pretty cool, in fact. I like this one. I don't know why. But I remember I was drawing every day. I was not afraid to fail. I was just trying different things, and I was studying uh, artists and methods and type of things, shapes, especially the Loomis method, especially the Loomis method. And you can see I was getting a little bit of grasp on how to draw values and actually understand it. But for the most part, I didn't. And if I could go back in time to actually correct something, that would be to draw darker, more midtones and darker values in general, because that's what we see in real life. It's contrast, and I remember this stage because that was when I got a little bit better at drawing portraits and actually a little bit better on the values and shading. But like I said, for the most part, I didn't know what I was doing, and I still don't know what I'm actually doing. I'm just drawing, and it's just been 1 year, and that's nothing. That's really nothing. This is from Christmas, and I didn't actually date all the sketchbooks, and I think this was before the sketchbook that I just show you. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's still bad. It's if you look at all the drawings, I don't know. It's like, did I really make these? Look, it's like a child was coloring, because I didn't have any sense of contrast and lighting and all that stuff that I know today. But at the same time, it's pretty cool. Some of these have potential, but I know I should be cutting myself some slack, because after a few months you don't really know anything. You just try, and I can just reminisce, go back and look at these as memories. It's not fair to critique yourself after such a short amount of drawing. It's nothing really. So I'm just gonna have fun and show you guys my journey. I was drawing from reference, I was drawing from imagination, I was drawing from life, I was drawing with markers, Jujutsu Bear, and I didn't really care. I just wanted to draw, and I wanted to draw every day. Draw every day, they said, you're gonna get better, and here is Cara Delevingne. It was actually a very good portrait. And these are the only two drawings that I actually framed. That's Steve Urkel and a toucan. And I remember a strong sense of pride, like, I actually drew this. It's insane. I can hang it on the wall, and it was pretty fun. It was actually. So blocking in the head method, Loomis method, that was my biggest go-tos for portrait drawing. It helped me like nothing else. In May 2023, I had a burnout and I didn't draw for 6 months. And this was, I think, October 23. Started up again, and you can see that I actually began to take it more seriously, especially with the values. And that's when the realism kicked in. And that's when drawing became really, really fun. but also it took a lot more time. I was experimenting with a lot of different things, mediums, graphite, charcoal, color pencils, alcohol markers, and even paint. And drawing on different papers, it actually matters a lot. And you kind of need to try them out to actually find what's best for you, what you prefer. I I don't actually know what I prefer, but when it comes to graphite, I think medium texture. But when it comes to color pencils, I use Bristol board. It's like a dream. It's really, really nice and soft to draw with color pencils. And also alcohol markers, it doesn't matter as long as the paper can take it and it doesn't bleed through. Here's one of my favorites, the Hulk with ink. Drawing all kinds of action figures, just figure drawing in general, and one-color portraits, imaginary portraits, and Spider-Man, and airs and whatnot, and just having fun every day. Drum roll, please. This is my last sketchbook. And ooh la la, this is markers and color pencils. I used Pro markers from Winsor and Newton, and I use polychromos, and it works like a charm. This is a sketch, and this is the final drawing. And here's I love this drawing. It's a project that I have. Sometimes I draw in graphite, and sometimes I draw with color, and that's the new thing. I try to develop my own style, and I come to love markers and pencils together, and that's definitely something I will continue to do. And here is my last drawing. I finished it yesterday. It took me about an hour. And yes, that's my documentation and journey so far. I've been drawing for 1 year, and I'm still a baby in this game.